Hello everyone, good day to all of you. My name is Muhammad Ikon Padri, and today I would like to talk about a topic that is very close to our daily life, especially for students. The topic is the impact of social media on students. Before I start, I would like to ask you a simple question. How many hours do you spend on social media every day? Maybe 1 hour, 3 hours, or even more. For many students today, social media is the first thing they open in the morning and the last thing they check before going to sleep. In the modern digital era, social media has become a very important part of everyday life. Platforms like Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and YouTube are used not only for entertainment but also for communication, information, and even education. Students use social media to stay connected with friends, follow trends, share experiences, and learn new things. In many ways, social media has changed how students communicate and how they access information. However, while social media offers many benefits, it also brings several challenges. If it is used wisely, it can support learning and communication. But if it is used excessively, it may cause distraction and other problems. So, today I will explain three main impacts of social media on students. First, social media as a source of information and learning. Second, how social media improve communication among students. And third, the negative effect of excessive social media use. Okay, the first impact of social media is that it can become powerful source of information and learning. So, today, students no longer depend only on books or classroom lectures to gain knowledge. With social media, information is available everywhere and anytime. For example, many education many educational creators share usable content on platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. They create short videos that explain different topics such as science, mathematics, history, languages, and even study technique. Because the content is short and interesting, students often find it easier to understand complicated topics. Social media can also help students develop new skills. For example, a student who wants to improve their English can watch videos about pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, explanation, or speaking tips. Some students also follow educational pages that share motivation, learning strategies, and tips for academic success. In addition, social media allows students to learn from people around the world. They can watch lectures, tutorial, or discussion created by experts from different countries. Because of this, learning is no longer limited to the classroom. Students can learn anytime and anywhere, whatever, whether they are at home, on the bus, or during their free time. However, there is also an important challenge. Not all information on social media is accurate or reliable. Some content might contain incorrect fact or misleading information. Therefore, students need to develop critical thinking skills and always check information from trusted sources. The second important impact of social media is that it improves communication among students. In the past, students could only communicate with their classmates when they met at school or university. communication was limited to face-to-face interaction. But today, social media and messaging platforms make communication much faster and easier. Students can create group chat where they discuss assignment, share notes, and exchange information about class schedule or deadline. For example, when a student misses a classes, they can easily ask their friend for note or explanation through a group chat. Social media also support cooperation in group project. Students can share ideas, send documents, and discuss tasks even when they are not in the same place. In addition, social media helps students connect with people from different backgrounds. They can interact with students from other city or even other countries. Through this interaction, students can exchange ideas, learn about different culture, and develop a broader perspective about the world. Because of this benefit, social media can help students build network, friendship, and academic support system. However, it is also important for students to maintain respectful communication online and avoid misunderstanding that sometimes happen in digital conversation. Despite the many advantages, social media also has several negative effects when it is used excessively. One of the biggest problem is distraction. Many students check their social media while studying. They may plan to study for an hour, but instead they spend a lot of time scrolling through posts, watching video, or replying to messages. As a result, their concentration decreases and their study time becomes less effective. Another important issue is mental health. On social media, people often share the best moment of their life, such as achievement, vacation, or perfect photo. When students see that, when students see this post, they may start comparing themselves to others. This comparison can sometimes make students feel insecure, stressed, or less confident about themselves. In addition, excessive use of social media can affect sleep quality. Many students stay up late at night using their phone to watch video or scroll through social media feeds. Lack of sleep can make a student feel tired during the day and reduce their focus in class. Furthermore, spending too much time online may also reduce face-to-face interaction with friends and family. Because of this reason, it is very important for students to use social media wisely and manage their screen time. Students should learn how to balance their online activities with studying, resting, and interacting with people in real life. To conclude, social media plays a very important role in student life today. It can provide useful information, help students communicate and collaborate, and support learning in many ways. However, excessive use of social media can also cause distraction, reduce productivity, and mental health challenges. Therefore, students need to find a balance. Social media should be used as a tool for learning and communication, not something that control our time and attention. If students use social media wisely, it can become a powerful tool that supports their academic and personal growth. Thank you for listening to my podcast today. I hope this discussion helped us become more aware of how we use social media in our daily life. Have a great day.